Find all the tricks. Find all.
Mr. Parker, are you there? Mr. Parker, are you there?
Yes. Yes. Imagine.
Parker, are you there? Parker, are you there? Oh, maybe he's sleeping.
Okay. So for the point, if you have a point, -3, 4. You just have a point, but you need to find, yeah. But you need to find all the six trig function. What are six trig function? Yes. Let me check first. Yeah. Yes, I do. And then what is that? Oh, continue from last time. So, what did we write last time? We checked review something.
Yeah, quick review.
Yeah, check review. So we're gonna do check review. Continue.
Father's sleep.
-3, 4. Where's the point? The point is here, right? So when they ask you this, that means they're gonna ask you. Oh, did we learn? Did we talk about reference angle? We did talk about reference angle.
Yeah, we stopped.
I think we did.
Oh, okay. Then take maybe a little bit here. Reference angle. You need to notice. Reference angle is the angle always less than or equal to 90. But that's going to help you to find all the angle, all the degree. Okay? So for example, if I give you this angle is 238 degree. Okay? Then you're gonna find the angle that is less than 90 degree, but the same thing as this. Which one is that? So, did I speak English? Yeah.
I think.
Reference you take. Reference angle is the angle that less than 90. Okay, but that can help you to find all the angle. For example, that's a definition, but I want you to come up with your own definition. For example, this angle is 230 degree. Okay, right? This is 180 here, 90 here, 270 here, and 0 here. 0 or 360. Right? So the reference degree and the reference angle is, what do you think? What do you think is the reference angle for this one? For 230? Remember, reference angle needs to be less than or equal to 90 degree. Then
30. 40? 30. Is it 40?
why? Keep saying. If I heard someone right, I'm gonna say it's right.
50.
Why 50?
Because 230 minus the 1.
That's right. You wanna find? Do you see that this is 180? But the angle that closest to this one but less than 90 is this one, right? Right? This one. So this is the reference angle for the whole thing. Because usually 180, 360, they just like one round. So 330. But how do they get 50? 330 minus 180. Okay? So the reference angle for 230 is 50, right? Now what is the reference angle for let's say this? I'm gonna make it up some number like 137. Okay, how about this? This is 137. Okay? 137. What is the reference angle for that?
47?
Why 47?
Because it makes sense in my head.
This one right here, right? This is the one that less than 90. So this is the reference for this one. Okay? Then does it make sense?
I think I
So you just want to find the angle that's related to it the most, but less than 90. So I take this one, okay? It cannot be this one because you will be missing this. It cannot be this part. So it needs to be this part because they add up to 180, right? So the reference angle for 137 is what? 43. Because they add up to 180, right? 43. So this is 143 right here. How about this one? 315. What is the reference angle for that? So the whole thing here is 315. Okay, the whole thing here is 315. Okay, so what is the reference for that? Yeah.
What if it's the other? What are you yapping
Like this way around? Yes. Yeah, we're gonna go next for that one. Yes, very good question. So I want you to keep positive first, and then we're gonna talk about negative. But here, 315. What is the reference angle for that? Which quadrant will be on? Huh? 4 quadrant. This one, right? Degree? Yes. So what is the angle for this? What you gonna do? 360 minus 315, which is 45. Very good. 45. That's the reference angle. Okay. That means why we need to use the reference angle. Let's say if I want to ask you what is the cosine 315, you just need to find what is the cosine 45. And then, but you need to decide the sign, okay? Is the cosine here, is that positive or negative?
Negative, positive.
This is the cosine, this is the cosine, this is the sine, right? So if the angle is here, it's positive, this is your positive, but remember, you also need to look at the angle, original angle, okay? Because the original angle is on the quadrant 4, so that means positive. You don't look at the reference angle, does it make sense? You look at for the sine. I'm talking for the sine. For the sine, you need to look at the original angle. For example, I want to find cosine of 330. Then it's equal to the cosine of 50. Is that 50? Right? And then, because you all look at this, I'm confused. And then, after you find cosine 50, you need to do what?
Find the sine.
This way.
Find what?
No. If the question asks you to find cosine 330, you need to find a cosine 50. But then after you got a cosine 50, what do you need to do?
No, it's because of my back.
You need to check the sign. Okay? 330. 330 is on the quadrant 3, which is negative for the cosine, right? Do you remember all students take calculus? Yeah? All students take calculus. If the original angle on this quadrant, they are positive. If the original angle is on the second quadrant, only the sine positive, and this one only the tangent positive, and this one is only the cosine positive. So you're gonna find the reference angle. Second, you're gonna decide what quadrant is that, so that you can of the original one. Okay, so that you can give the sign. Yeah. Yes.
You like the loop, right?
Like the loop, yeah?
Yeah, but do you look at the word end?
Like,
So like the 315, right?
315, right here. Okay.
Yeah, in the 4 quadrant.
Yes.
And you're trying to find cosine?
Let's say if they ask you to find a cosine, then it's going to be positive.
So where it ends.
Right, right. If they ask you to find a sine, then it's going to be negative. Right? Yeah?
The
Yes.
question that they'll ask you to say find sine, tangent, or cosine.
Right, right.
Okay.
Again, this is very fundamental. What if cosine to 15? Right? This is, yeah, you should know this. Okay, now let's go back to the question that Jason asked. Let me write down. So 315 is what? It's 45. Right? The reference to 15 is 45. Now, what if I give you negative 92? Okay? Negative, this is the degree here. The degree here. Let me see if I have another color. Okay, how about this? This is a negative 95. Let's make it easier. Which one is the reference angle? Right? Do you agree it's a negative 95? Because it's a negative 90, right? If you go backward, if you go clockwise, that means you go backwards, so negative. Now, negative 95, what is the reference angle? Where is it, Kayla? Where is it? Which quadrant? Third quadrant, right? Right here. Do you agree? This is the one that less than 90. Remember, they need to be less than 90 or equal to 90. But what is the angle for this? They need to add up to, the whole thing here, they need to add up to 180. So 95, what did you add up to 95 to get 180?
Oh, I see it.
80? 85, right? So this one is 85, right? So the reference angle for negative 95 is 85. Make sense? Yeah? Yeah, okay, so hopefully first I'm going to you.
Why is it positive?
Why is it positive? Because you always want it to be between, very good, very good. Let me make more clear in here. They need to be between 0 and 90. Okay? Yes. So it needs to be positive.
Okay, it's
That
always
is-
positive?
They're always positive. For reference, they're always positive.
Alright.
So if they're negative, convert it to positive. Okay? Yeah, and then Emily?
Same question.
Simple question. Good. Oh, you have a quick question. Does it make sense? All right. So go back to here. Right? That's the reference angle. The point 3, negative 4 is here. Negative 3, 4 is here. How do you find sine? The angle they want to ask you, is that going to be this one or this one? They ask you going to be this, right? You need to always start from the initial side, this here. Okay? So that's when they ask you this. But in order to find this, you can find a reference angle. We just talked about it. So what is the reference angle for this one? The leader on the second question, right? So this one is reference angle. We're gonna start working on this angle only. Okay? But remember, the original angle will be on the second quadrant. That means only sine positive. Okay? Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. All right. So sine. So quatre. Sine equal to opposite over hypotenuse, right? You know so quatre, right? At least that's you should know.
No,
That's the grandfather of fundamental. Okay?
I'm so good. The founding fathers missing.
Yeah, the founder of fundamental. The founder.
Do I need to look at Khan Academy?
The founder, whatever, yeah. Like that's the founder of the fundamental. Okay. So do you know this side? Which is
Negative 4.
it is 4, right? They are positive. Now do you know this side? Which is 3. Do you know this side? Which is no. Oh, you know the triplet. Do you know the triplet? The Pythagorean triplet? 3, 4, 5. And what else? I don't know. But anyway. 3 or 5 is the basic one. I think it's okay, I don't know. I don't want to give you fraud information. Okay. Now opposite, so Pythagorean, you got this, okay? 4 square plus 3 square equal to 5 square. Alright? So I get everyone know this, right? Pythagorean. Okay? So opposite of this is, how about this? You want to find it for me? Find this. Give me all 6 trig function. It's not too hard. Okay? Sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, what else? Why do I have 6? Secant and cosecant. Secant is 1 over cosine. Cosecant is 1 over. Tangent is
Sine over cosine.
right. Then cotangent is, or what is the other way to find cotangent?
Has to be the opposite of the first letter.
Opposite of tangent. All right. What is the sine? Sine equal to 4 over 5. Cosine equal to? Cosine equal to 3 over 5. That's right. Exactly. I was waiting for that. Is that correct? No. Remember the original angle is on the second quadrant. Yeah. So when you got this, you need to put the negative. Don't forget that. Okay. If you use the reference angle, you always need to check the sign. Okay. Good. At least we have someone who found it. Then tangent is also negative. Okay. When you divide sine or cosine, the 5 is going to be gone, right? So it's going to be 4 over negative 4 over 3. Correct? 4 over 5 divided by negative 3 over 5. 5 and 5 gone. So negative 4 over 3. So cotangent is easy. Negative 3 over 4. Right? Just flip it. Just flip it. You don't need to do cosine by sine. Okay? Secant equal to 1 over cosine. That means you're gonna flip this one. Right? That means you're gonna flip the cosine. So it becomes negative 5 over 3. And then cosecant is 1 over sine. Right? 1 over sine. Not 1 over secant. So 1 over sine. So that means you're going to flip the sign. 4 over 5 became 5 over 4.
Yeah, so cosine 6 plus
Are you swimming?
So only the, for this one, only the sine is positive. That means cosecant and sine, they are only the only one that's positive. Okay? How many of you got all 6 correctly?
No.
All 6, okay? Oh, good. We have more than half.
Wait,
Good.
mister, I have a question.
Yes.
So for secant, why would you put 5 over 3?
Negative 5 over 3 because secant is 1 over cosine.
Yeah.
Right? So I look at the cosine here, I just flip it.
Oh.
Right. Yeah? So negative 3 over 5, I flip it, become negative 5 over 3.
Oh, okay.
It's a flip it. Same thing with the cosecant. I flip the sign because cosecant is 1 over sine.
Yeah.
So I flip this one, I have 5 over 4.
Oh.
Yeah? It's faster. That's
It's 'cause
faster.
I put like 1 over, like 1 over, like the actual formula. So like for cosecant, I put 1 over.
Right. And then you divide one
Yeah.
divide by this whole thing.
Yeah.
But remember, 1 over, that means you flip it.
Okay.
So same thing with cotangent. The cotangent is 1 over tangent, so you flip the tangent. Okay? Good question, good question. Can I erase this? I think you got this. Yeah? Okay.
Look, mister. So for the answers, like on the AP test, would it rather be we put like negative 3 over 4 or like the actual like decimal answer?
I think they want to keep the fraction.
So you should put the fractions.
Because fraction is more accurate. That's exactly the number. But when you write the decimal, it's not the correct number, right? It's long. And you can never show exact number. So they want them refer to be a fraction. When you go to the higher math, they don't recommend you to decimal place. Decimal. The decimal is not correct. Unless they like 1/2 is 0.5, that's correct. But usually they don't. For example, 1 over 3. How can you represent it in decimal? 0.333 and so on, right?
Yeah.
It usually is not really represented. Yeah.
The one else.
Okay, next one that you're gonna do by yourself. Given sine is negative 2 over 3. And tangent of that is larger than 0. So that's the information. Same thing, find all the 6 trig function. Alright, find this.
Greater than 0.
Yeah. So
And then
one way is you can use in a Pythagorean theorem, right? Like sine square plus cosine square is 1. It's 1, right? So the other way is you can draw the angle or the triangle. Okay? Sine will be equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So it doesn't matter which angle you want to choose. You want to choose this or you want to choose this. It doesn't matter. Okay? So I'm just gonna say this is the theta. Okay? Then where is the 2? Don't worry about the sign. That's what I want you to do. Don't worry about the sign. The sign will become from what? At the end, you want to decide which quadrant is this. Okay? And we're gonna save it at the end. Okay? If you do the sign right now, it's gonna be wrong. I mean, I want to solve out, you put tangent negative. Let's say tangent is positive, right? So the tangent can never be negative. Now sine is the opposite over hypotenuse, so theta is here, so the opposite is here. Do you agree? 2 over the 3. Now can you find this? Right? It's going to be square root of 5. Is it square root of 5?
Yeah.
So 2 squared plus 3 squared, that's going to be 9 plus 4. 13. Is it? Oh, wait, I did it wrong. Okay. 9 minus 4. My bad. 9 minus 4. So minus 2 squared. So it's 9 minus 4. So that's square root of 5 here. Okay, by Pythagorean. Then you can find the cosine easily. Right? This is faster. I think it's faster than using the formula. Cosine is going to be square root of 5 over 3. And then tangent is sine divided by cosine. So 3 and 3 gone. Right? So you're going to have 2 over square root of 5. Right? That's right. But remember I said just do all of them and then put a sign later. Just in case you can do a sign or two, but this is what I did. And then cotangent is you want to flip it. That's it. Right? You want to flip the tangent. So square root of 5 over 2. And then cosecant is you're gonna flip the sign, right? So become 3/2. And then secant is, you're gonna flip the cosine, right? So it's gonna be 3 over square root of 5. Now we've done everything. Now we need to put the sign, okay? You need to determine which quadrant is that. So all students take calculus. Now the sign is negative. Which quadrant is that? That means it cannot be second quadrant, right? Because it's positive. So either this 3 or 4, correct? Because this one is all positive. So the sign negative, that means they either third quadrant or fourth quadrant. But then we have extra information. Tangent needs to be positive. Between these two, which one is positive? The third quadrant, right? So they need to be on third quadrant. That means only the tangent is positive. The rest must be negative. So cosine negative, tangent positive. Well, cotangent is the flip of the tangent, so they also need to be positive. Okay? Cosecant negative, secant negative. Yeah. So take care of the sign later, because if you remember, why do I recommend that? Because if you mess up one thing, you're gonna mess up the rest of them. That's why I would do. I usually just do all the calculation first and take care of the sign later. So I prevent the chance to make a mistake. Remember, always aim for 100%. Okay, always. And you need to ask yourself, how do I study? How do I do it to make it 100%? It's just not like unrealistic goal. Like, oh, I want 100%, but you didn't do anything. So one of them is you want to come up with a strategy to prevent any mistake you can make. Okay, so one of these like this, the sign. Easy? I think now you're good with the father of fundamental, yeah? Now go to the son fundamental.
The sun.
That's me. It means you're gonna be. Oh, it's still. Maybe this one is the model, the fundamental. It's still easy. Okay, now if I give you the angle is 300, right? Now you need to work with the, what's it called?
The reference.
The reference angle. Very good.
Mr.
Five. Huh?
Extra credit.
Extra credit. You have point. If you realize I didn't do the participant point, because I know you all get point. You all participate, you all contribute. Just when you do some inappropriate language, I'm good about negative point, like yeah. Yes.
When do you leave this class?
It is. When? 10:39.
Oh shit.
Oh, only 10 minutes?
No.
No, it's at 11:58.
Oh my bad, teacher. Can't do
15
that.
minutes.
Oh.
Oh wait, no.
5 minutes early, so can I take a result test?
Yeah,
No
sure,
liar.
yeah.
17, yeah.
Oh, we need to hurry up then. Okay.
To like the real.
Do it, but I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to do this. First, you need to identify what is the reference angle. What is the reference angle for this? Where is that? Where is this? What angle? What is the reference angle? What is the reference angle for 300?
We know.
60, right? 300 is around here, right? This is 300. This is 300. Then the only angle that's less than 90 degrees is this one, right?
60.
And then this one is going to be
6.
60, right? So what you need to do is just sine 60, cosine 60, tangent 60, cotangent 60, cosecant 60, secant 60. Did you learn the trick to find this easy angle by your hand?
Oh wait, I think you taught us.
That's a trick to do by your hand.
Yeah, but then you never really got us.
So okay, here. Let me show quickly. Okay? Look at your hand. Look at your left hand. Alright? This is going to be the corresponding angle is this 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. Okay? Now what if I want to find 60 degree? Which finger is that? Middle finger, right? So this one. This one going to be the sine, and this one going to be the cosine. What does that mean? If you cover this, how many fingers you have left on the bottom? 2. So that's going to be square root of 2 over 2. Yes, sine of 60.
That was not the right answer.
Now, what is the cosine? The cosine will be based on how many fingers you have left on the top.
Also.
Wait,
So-
but I thought 60 was this one.
0,
0.
30, 6, 45. Yeah.
3 over 2.
So using this one, okay? Sine is 60 here, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so 0, 30, 45, 60. Cover the 60. How many fingers you have left here? 3. That means square root of 3 by 2.
Okay, now we
Why choose
Yeah?
the bottom?
And then the cosine, if you want the cosine, how many fingers I have on the top?
One.
1. So cosine 60 is square root of 1 over 2. That means just 1 over 2.
Wait, mister, why is it 2 at
They
the
always
bottom?
work.
Wait, cosine is what?
Cosine of 60 is 1 over 2.
No, like.
Yeah, you still cover that, right?
Yeah.
How many have fingers you have left on the top?
Why is it 2 on the
One.
bottom?
They always, just remember always. This is 1, so you're gonna put square root of 1 over 2. They always be square root of something over 2. This is the tablet.
I got closer.
Right, so this, okay. Okay, 0, 30, 45. Oh, I have a fat finger. I didn't realize it. I wonder why people play piano. They look very skinny, right? Look very elegant. Now why it's so fat? I'm gonna do some cosmetic.
Cosmetic?
Next time with my finger like this. So let's say I want to find sine of 30. I'm gonna cover this 30. Okay? I'm gonna cover this finger. Sine in the bottom. The opposite with this one. The opposite with this one. Okay? The opposite. Don't confuse. This one is called coordinate. Now on the hand, the signs on the bottom. Now 30, you cover the 30. How many fingers you have left on the bottom? 1. So that means sine 30 is square root of 1 over 2. That means just 1 over 2. Okay? Square root of 1. They always be square root of something over 2. Okay? Now how many fingers you have on the top? 3. So cosine of 30 is square root of 3 over 2. Yeah? Now how about 45? The middle one, right? Middle one is 45. So what is cosine 45? You want to cover this, you have 2 on the top. So which means square root of 2 over 2. And same thing for the sine. You also have 2 fingers on the bottom. So sine of 45 is square root of 2 over 2. Now what about 0? Sine 0. You want to cover this. Do you think anything left here? No. So that means sine 0 is 0. But cosine 0 is what? Oh, okay. So cosine 0 is square root of 4 over 2. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Yeah? So the trick on the hand. Yeah? Tangents, just find cosine, divide. Right? Then it doesn't work for the tangent. Anyway, sine 60. Oh, this is a real one. How we gonna do this? 60, which one?
This one.
The ring finger, right? So you're gonna cover this. Then you have 3 here. That means the sine of 60 is square root of 3 over 2. And then the cosine is 1 over 2. Yeah? And then when you divide this, sine divided by cosine, 2 and 2 cancel out, you have square root of 3. And then you flip this one, you're going to have 1 over square root of 3. Right? And then for secant, you're going to flip the sine. So you're going to have 2 over square root of 3. And then secant is you're going to flip the cosine, then you're going to have 2. Yeah? Now see, that when you understand it, it's kind of easy.
Locked in.
Good.
Tell her right now.
All right, is that correct? Yeah?
Scholarship in engineering.
No, it's not correct.
We need the sign. We need the sign.
You need to check the sign. Remember? Don't forget that. Okay? I think yourself you remember. Like Fernando, can I remember? Okay. In this quadrant, the original on a quadrant what? So all students take calculus. That means only cosine positive. So cosine positive only. Cosine positive, that means secant also positive, right? Because secant and cosine they flip. So only these 2 positive. The rest you need to put negative. The rest. Yeah?
You got it right.
Good. You never learned this?
Yeah, we did this. Oh.
You learn this? You learn?
The hand?
The hand?
The hand?
I mean both is how you learn about the sign, the quadrant here,
Maybe.
or the hand.
Probably just in a different way.
I think
though.
we did. It just, I don't remember.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
You took Mr. Tran? Mr. Tran?
Yeah.
I will talk to him. Yeah.
She was a good teacher.
Yeah, he good. He has been teaching for like 20 years, more than 20 years. I actually learned a lot from him on the classroom management, on the lesson plan. Yeah. But because we have different style of teaching. He and Mr. Goisa is more like group work on board. I think I got affected by my mentor. Like he do a lot of lecture.
What Mr. Ishii would do is like he would give us homework and then we would go over it in class so we could like see what we did.
Oh, so you do
It
homework
helps- it
first.
helps
You're gonna do
us
first,
memorize, Yeah.
and then he gonna talk in class.
Yeah.
If you got Mr. Ishii, I think that's good. You learn a lot from. You learn a lot. What is the reference angle for the negative 135?
45.
Oh, good, good. If you cannot imagine that, you can draw it. If you cannot visualize it, you can draw it. Negative 135 is around here, right? That's the negative 135. So the every angle going to be here. That's mean 45. You can do 180 minus 135. Okay. So what is? Oh, now you can do it again. What is the sine 45?
Wait.
Square root of 2 over 2. Very good, right? Same thing for the cosine, correct? Because they also have two fingers, right? So square root of 2 over 2. Oh, good then. The tangent 45 is 1 because exactly the same. Cotangent also 1. Cosecant is cosecant. You're gonna flip the sign. That means 2 over square root of 2. Now I got the earlier question is can we keep this or we need to rationalize? It depends on the multiple choice of the question the answer. If they have this, then this is correct. Or if they have like this, then this is also correct. This is maybe better. Okay, they rationalize it, right? And then what is secant? Secant is that means also square root of 2, right? You can go. Is that correct? No. Again, no. You need to fill in the sign. Okay. So, which one on the original one? Original angle. Bye, Jay. I'm going with Ken. Bashley, Ken. The third quadrant, that's mean only tangent positive, right? All student take calculus. The rest is going to be negative. So tangent positive, that means cotangent also positive, right? So these two positive, the rest I'm gonna feel negative. Make sense? Okay, that's it.